So it's either two videos in a row or I'm dead completely. How about that? If you're new here, then welcome to Okasan Talks and don't forget to subscribe for a big.
チンチン
This video is a little different because I have tried creating a new avatar and I know that it's not perfect, but I'm just trying out new stuff, so just bear with me. Also, this is a little snippet of a time-lapse video of me drawing Draken from Tokyo Revengers. If you want to watch the whole process, then do check out my art channel, links in the description. Okay, let's get started with today's review on Tokyo Manji Revengers manga. This review is going to be spoiler-free as much as possible, so don't worry about that. And I did not include it in 2021 anime list because it did not air when I was making that video. Anyway, we all must know the plot by now. That is, a 26-year-old protagonist Takemichi's high school girlfriend is killed and one day he gets the ability to leap back in time. So he tries to save her, which is quite similar to Erased, but here she is actually his girlfriend, so at least it's worth the effort, right? And what I love about this story particularly is that it's a bit unique in the time travel genre as well, because they have taken a simple concept of daily high school boys who are delinquents and who form gangs and stuff, which usually gets repetitive and boring, right? But no, this manga has done it perfectly, combining the shonen and time travel element in an amazing way with a great set of characters, well, except for the protagonist. So now that we are at it, let me talk about the protagonist. My god, there are like two sides to it. Either people are hating on him or people are supporting him, like yeah, this is not a cliche shonen manga, it's different and blah blah. And really sorry to those people because I totally hate him. I mean, you guys know that I usually don't pay attention to the protagonist, right? But this is the first time that I felt I should really kill this guy. He was so annoying. And if I had the ability to go back in time, I would really go back and tell this girl to not date this stupid dumb. Because the girl is so good, oh my god, she does not deserve such a crybaby boyfriend. And I know people have been taking his side, like he did not have time to train, he had to change things in the past and whatever. But he did not do anything. I mean, he's not even great at Tokno Jutsu. What was he doing the whole time? I really don't know. And I think the supporting characters are bringing up this manga on their own, and the protagonist is just totally ruining the whole setting. And sometimes he ruins my mood so much that I feel like throwing the manga, but I continue reading literally because of these amazing characters like Mickey, Draken, Naoto, and there are many more characters who will come along in the manga which are so well written. And I really do not agree to people who say that it's okay for the protagonist to be like that, because if I really wanted to see this crying bull, then I would rather watch a reality show, right? And can we just get this straight into our head that it's an anime and the topmost thing we should be looking for is entertainment, and it should not make us feel annoyed, and at least not by the protagonist. I can understand if some side characters or if villains, they may be annoying, it's okay, but the protagonist himself being so annoying to that level, oh my god, I just cannot stand it. Okay, cool. So let's leave the protagonist aside and let's talk about all the other amazing things that are present in this manga. So first of all, I want to talk about character introduction, especially because this anime has quite a lot of characters and they do not disappoint at all, because the biggest disappointment is the protagonist. Okay, let me stop there. Going back to the characters, they are so well written, no doubt, and they have been introduced in the perfect timing. Why I say this is because we get the first set of characters, we get to know them well, they are developed nicely, and then you get a new set of characters. So this overall supports the character development and it also helps the story to move smoothly. And I have to mention the bonding between all the characters and their past stories. Oh my god, they are just so good that they made a cold bitch like me cry. So you can imagine. And the next thing I want to talk about is the plot twist. Yes, so many S's on purpose. Some of them even take the story to a different angle, and I was like that math lady. I literally had to draw charts in my head to remember some of the stuff. And yet, it did not get confusing at any point because the story is so well explained that even after having so many twists, somehow the manga manages to bring all this together, which is really mind blowing. And another aspect I want to talk about is the main one, time travel. But the thing is, when the protagonist goes back in time, he can only go back 12 years to the same date as the present. So what this does is you do not get repeating content, because whenever we see time travel stories, they go back and do the same shit again and again, which kind of gets boring, right? So this element being the key, that he cannot go back more than 12 years, is a nice restriction, I would say. Because in future, that is the current timeline, no matter how many deaths you will see, you know that the protagonist can go back and do something about it. But if someone dies in the past, that is when he goes back in 12 years, then it is done. They are not coming back, and boy, that's frightening. Now, about the villains in this manga, I always look forward to the villains, as you may know. But in this manga, in the very beginning, they reveal a certain character to be the villain. But going deep into many chapters, there are so many twists, like I mentioned before. You keep wondering that, oh my god, who is the real villain and who is causing all this commotion to happen, which is really brilliant. That's all I would say without giving much spoilers. So overall, I would say that the characters are very well written. The shonen story development along with the time travel element are nicely combined. Everything is so great, and mainly, I'm not usually impressed by most of the female shonen love interest, but the girl in this anime, oh my god, Hina, we must protect her. Like literally, I want her to be saved, because when you read the manga, you will get a deeper understanding of this character, and she is really amazing. So I highly recommend reading Tokyo Manji Revengers. And I think there is going to be a live action movie as well, and people have very high expectations from that. So I think I'll watch that too and make a review on it. And do give me your suggestions on my new avatar and art channel as well. Until then, arrivederci.